Hey everybody.
What's up, guys? Episode 3 of the Sports Roundup. My friend Johnny's back again for another episode because I thought it was a good idea.
Found this hat in the water.
He did find it in the water.
Oh no!
Talk about last time, remember? Well, anyway, this video was going to be entirely different, but things happened today, so
yeah,
we're going to talk about that.
Right, so the first topic is Kyrie opting into his, $37 million contract?
I think 36, 37...
Something like that.
37's rounded
it's
up,
in
so...
the millions.
$37 million player option.
Looks like the Nets are kind of staying the way they are.
They are.
So, why don't you go first?
Alright, I really think he did what he had to do. I think, personally. I mean, I was really hoping the Lakers could pull some strings, work it out a little bit, but I think they didn't have the assets for the Nets, so the Nets didn't like what the Lakers offered, and I feel like Kyrie had to stay in Brooklyn. So it might not be true because we don't really know the whole truth of everything.
Yeah.
So, but I'm kind of upset about it.
Yeah.
He had showed a lot of strong feelings about joining the team.
Mm-hmm.
He had a huge interest about it. So it almost feels like he was trolling the media for a while.
Okay, it did at first, and then we had talked about it, and that's what I thought too. He was just stringing everybody along, but I kind of changed my mind after thinking about it for a little bit. If you watched the last episode, I thought it wasn't a good idea for him to go to the Lakers, but I thought it was the most likely thing to happen.
Yeah.
And dang, everything I say turns out wrong.
Oh man.
But I think a lot of people are gonna be upset like we were initially with him like trolling everybody and stringing everybody along that video.
Got a lot of.
Yeah.
A lot of
But I think this probably wasn't the case. Like, I don't think he planned from the beginning to stick with the Nets.
Oh, yeah.
I think he was honestly reviewing his options. I'm sure that the Nets were looking into stuff with like a sign and trade deal, and different teams were offering him individual contracts. It's just none of them just worked out. I'm sure he honestly considered them. It's just they didn't work out. The most logical one that it seemed was the Lakers, but not the most logical. The most possible one to be was the Lakers, but they probably couldn't offer more than what the Nets could give.
They offered Westbrook and the Nets declined.
Oh, that's what
happened.
Deal was?
That's what was one of the deals, and the Nets were like, no.
Yeah.
As an honest Laker fan, man, I think he would have brought a whole new perspective and dynamic to the team.
Mm-hmm.
Probably won a championship with them, personally. That's what I think. But
I think that he really wants out of Brooklyn. That was another thing I was thinking about.
So,
he probably does want out of there.
Especially with that season, last season. So I think him and a healthy Lakers team would have been pretty good.
I hope so. You watched the last video to
Yeah.
get our feelings on that.
Yeah, so...
Alright, so the next question that you had talked to me about is the Nets trio, which is Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and Ben Simmons, is that lineup for the Nets going to go far?
No.
I totally agree. I think they're still going to be dead in the water.
Yeah. I don't really see Nets winning a championship either, with that trio.
Yeah.
So, this is the same team that got swept in the first round by the Celtics.
Yep.
So, minus Ben Simmons, but I don't think that would have made it any better.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I don't really think he's a big factor to the team.
Ben Simmons?
Ben Simmons,
I think he's more of a hindrance than anything else. Because I think that the reason the Nets are kind of dead in the water right now is because they had plans, and none of those plans worked.
Yeah.
So right now, they're scrambling. That's what I think, the mode they're in right now.
I feel like, back to Ben Simmons, I feel like his approach to the game is not all there.
No.
Like, it doesn't seem like he doesn't want to work hard or, like, improve his game a little bit, you know what I mean? That's the same thing, but, I mean, if he really wanted to play with this team while injured, whatever was happening with him, I think he would have.
I would honestly just be so happy if he touched a basketball. Because they tried to get him to the warm-up room, and he refused to even touch a basketball.
I know.
They were trying to get him to dribble.
I don't know if it was like his ankle or shirt, like his shoulder, but...
It was, I don't remember all the details because I looked into it a while ago.
It was a shoulder or something like that, right?
I don't think it was an injury. I think it was like
No, it was like tightness.
Is that what it was?
Maybe. I'm not... Or a strain. Something like that. I don't think he has any passion to the basketball.
No, I don't think so at
I
all.
mean, to give it all, but, I mean, he could prove me wrong. He could be, better will work harder. He just needs to do it at the start of the season, obviously. So so overall, I don't really see him winning a championship with.
Yeah, it seems like he's very focused on like the money
and what he's wearing on the side.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I think the Nets do have some good players.
Yeah.
So I think they could make it at least to the playoffs. I don't think they have a chance of winning the East, but I am more than happy to be surprised.
Yeah.
Because I do like the Nets. I like Kevin Durant and everybody, but it doesn't seem like that.
Kyrie's
but maybe.
Kyrie's on my maybe list right now. I was a really big Kyrie fan until what happened today. So we'll see how that goes.
So with this, it seems like, because of the trade, it seems like, or the lack thereof, that Westbrook is going to stay with the Lakers.
Yeah,
so,
year 2 coming.
Yeah, so what do we think about the Lakers? How are they going to do?
Well, if Westbrook decides to stay, which is probably going to happen, there's going to be a lot of high expectations for him. All eyes are on him.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's going to be talking about him like last season.
Yeah.
And it's going to happen again because he did not exceed the expectations he had last year.
Yeah.
So he would obviously have to go into the season with a whole new mindset and approach to the game. Personally, with the whole and new worth ethic too. Mm-hmm. So I really think Westbrook really needs to step up.
Yeah.
So he really does, and he could sacrifice that starting role too, in order to win a championship or something like that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he'll just end up the same way like last year. He'll miss all those layups, miss all those bank shots, free throws, or just turnovers and all that junk. Yeah. He really needs to improve the game. I'm really, really manifesting a great season for him because I really felt bad. I felt bad for him last season. I really did. Sometimes you gotta be better than that. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, he kind of got into the mud in a lot of the situations where he could have just stayed above it.
But I'm really hoping because he seems like he has very optimistic about this new coach and stuff. So hopefully it will work out with that.
Yeah. So I think that overall, not just Westbrook, I think overall, if the Lakers play as the team, they will go far.
All right.
I'm still gonna root for the Warriors, but I'm hoping the Lakers do good. So I think everybody's gonna have to take on different challenges, not just Westbrook. So same stuff you were saying, he's gonna have to take on a new role, most likely a bench spot. Mm-hmm. But I think LeBron has to take on kind of a different role too, because he had great stats last season, but the team still struggled.
Yeah.
So I think he needs to act more as a leader, and we've seen him do that with other teams. It's just for some reason, right now with this particular Lakers team, it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
And I think if he takes these younger guys that they just got and builds them up, they could work. It's just you have to find that balance of experience and youth. Austin Reeves and Malik Monk are still free agents as of right now.
Malik, I think, is going to stay. Malik Monk.
Yes, because he actually said, I think they should keep them both.
Yes.
But Malik Monk actually said, which was a good sign, that he would be willing to come back for less money. Which is good because that shows us like the start of team loyalty building.
Yeah. Which
is something that you need. Mm-hmm. You can't just be individual players looking for stats. You have to work as a team if you want to win the championships. Yeah, but Westbrook, he's got to give 1,000% effort.
Oh my gosh.
Because I actually looked at the salaries of each of the players.
Oh, you did?
And did you know that Russell Westbrook has the highest out of all of them?
The highest?
Yeah.
More than LeBron? Wait, hold on a minute.
$44
million.
LeBron, where's he? Right
41.
there, 41 million.
Wow.
A lot of people get paid the exact same amount, which is kind of weird. It's like to the dollar. It's very interesting.
How much is AD getting paid? $35 million. Oh, wow.
I didn't see him.
He's right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But what's interesting is if you look at Dwight Howard,
he's
got that $1,669,170.
Avery Bradley has the same amount too.
Avery Bradley has the same amount. There's probably some others, but I know Malik Monk has the same amount. And
Austin Reeves is $900,000.
Yeah. So that's what's also an issue and why Westbrook really needs to bring it this season, because they paid him a lot of money and a lot to get him, and he had a hard time making a shot.
Yeah.
They're all just going to have to work as a team. And that's like the legacy of the Lakers, too. Like, that's one of the best franchises. I know I'm a Warriors fan, but the history of the Lakers is an awesome history.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of other players from other teams who want to be on the Lakers. Mm-hmm. So I think they have that history and they can use it to just build loyalty within the team instead of these individual stats.
Oh man. So Pacers rookie Benedict, I can't even say his last name. Mathurin.
Yeah, Mathurin.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Benedict Mathurin calls out LeBron James.
Up beforehand.
Calls out LeBron James saying, "A lot of people say he's great. I want to see how great he is. I don't think anybody is better than me. He's going to have to show me he's better than me." What are your thoughts on that? Because I have
it's not just him. Chet Holmgren. Did I say his name right?
Yeah.
He said that he will be the best NBA player in 2 months. They asked him, and they're like, "Who's the best NBA player?" He's like, "Me in 2 months."
I'll say he'll be one of the best rookies.
Yeah.
Not the best player.
Probably
though.
not the best player.
Maybe
But
like in a couple
I
years.
actually like this energy that the rookies are bringing.
That's what I said too.
It's gonna make the regular season games more exciting, and you look forward to those a little bit more, rather than just the teams that you like playing each other. It's like, I want to see this guy go up against this guy and see what happens. And I think it's a good energy, like a young versus experienced dynamic.
I said I liked his attitude. Personally, like going into the league with that mentality means he can become fantastic.
Yeah.
And it will make you a better player. So, but if I'm going to be completely honest, this is where I go off the topic for a little bit about him, because LeBron's is gonna take him to school. He's gonna take him to school. LeBron's obviously the better player, and he's gonna humble him real quick. And we've seen this happen numerous times with LeBron and rookies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The one that keeps playing in my head, I don't know if you've seen this, but it was him with Nico Manuel. I don't know how you say his name. It was his first year in the league with the Warriors, and what. LeBron set a screen during the game, and Nico comes in, and LeBron's like a brick wall, you know how big he is. So Nico comes in, he just gets the wind knocked out of him.
Dang.
And LeBron has his face like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Like, when you watch the clip, it's hilarious.
You think this is gonna happen with Benedict?
That's what I was gonna say. I hope it doesn't happen like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want anything bad to happen to him. So I would hope LeBron would drop like 30 on him instead of knock him out. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what it reminded me of, honestly, like seeing something like that.
Yeah, no, I was thinking LeBron is probably gonna take this guy to school, like you said, but I think the important thing is like they don't get down and like lose their confidence when that happens.
Yeah.
Because they are playing against the best of the best.
They gotta get something out of it.
Yeah.
So
I think if they keep this energy up, they could be some of the greatest. And I really like the energy for next season.
Oh man, it's gonna be good. Well, are there any closing thoughts you'd like to state on this free
quick
agency?
roundup. Kyrie is still in Brooklyn, and I don't have a lot of faith in the Nets.
I don't either.
Dead in the water. Sorry, guys.
They're not. I mean, they're.
I hope though. I hope you can bring it back, but
I don't think they'll go far though.
Yeah. The trio, nope, probably not going far. Because if you can't even get one of the people in the trio to touch the basketball, then you're in a problem.
Yeah.
That was the other thing I forgot to say when I was talking about that one. They are scrambling because they had a plan to use Harden, Durant, and Irving.
Which would have worked if they were all healthy.
It would have, and the plan didn't work, so then they made that weird deal at the trade deadline, and then they had this plan to use Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
But that plan didn't work. So right now, they don't have a plan at all.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably going to take a season or two before the Nets come back.
Also got to add Harden was pretty upset because he was carrying the team for a little bit.
He was, because for a
Katie
while
was hurt.
Durant wasn't playing.
Katie was hurt, and then Kyrie was with that mandate stuff. So yeah, that's
another reason why I think Kyrie is going to be trying to get out of Brooklyn.
Yeah, I mean,
so we could see a trade later.
Yeah, I was gonna say there still could be a trade.
Yeah.
It's just not happening soon enough. So.
Yeah, because there is the possibility like another COVID situation could arise, and I think he would be looking to get out of Brooklyn.
Yeah. Yeah, Kyrie should have gone to LA, bro. And
Westbrook, 1000%. You gotta give it.
Westbrook, you need to step it up, dude. Brooklyn, nope. They're not gonna win a championship anytime soon. They're gonna make the playoffs.
Lakers, you need to be
a
team.
Oh, Lakers need to be a team. They need to. They gotta put in their game 110%, 1000%. And what's the rookie's name? Benedict Mathurin. I like the attitude, bro. That's pretty cool. Welcome to the league.
Same with you, Chet.
Chet Holmgren. He's gonna be rookie of the year. I'm calling it right now.
Oh yeah. All right.
Rookie of the Year. Chet Holmgren or the other guy, Jabari Smith. Well, yeah, that wraps it up, man. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Share to your friends and family. I don't know, people that like sports.
Anybody who likes sports.
Anybody who likes sports.
Especially basketball.
Basketball, yeah, we talk about basketball way too much. Follow my TikTok and Instagram. See you guys next time. You gotta throw your hat now. That's the same in the video.